Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel once again, where we give you updates on the latest info on things happening around us. Now, following the encroachment of Fulani terrorists around the country, Nigeria, the southwestern governors has come together and they are now calling for a state police like never before. They want this police to be controlled by the state because the police we have in Nigeria is being controlled by the federal government. In fact, every security agency in Nigeria is being controlled by the federal government. So these people have realized that this is the reason why there is a lot of compromise in the security architecture of the country. So what they want to do now is to create the police that will handle their, their cases like personally or as a region. And that is why we have also been calling for a regional government in Nigeria. Regional government will be the ultimate, not just these things that you guys are doing. Although it is a good move too, but the ultimate solution is for a regional government. Let everybody govern their region so that we will know where we stand, because this Nigeria as a whole, being controlled from Abuja, have spoiled a lot of things, has made us lose a lot of lives. Now, what does that mean if a regional government is implemented? It means that those serving as police, army, navy, or air force, whatever it is, will be Yorubas. Serving in the southwest, those Yoruba region will be Yorubas. They're serving themselves. In the eastern region, the Igbos will be serving themselves, not bringing somebody from Kaduna or Kano to come and be serving in the military and be, working in the east or west. So those in the north will also be serving in the northern part of the country. So it will be, it will reduce this influence of maybe somebody who has an evil agenda against a particular region going into that region as a security agency and allowing the terrorists to come in because he's a sympathizer of their people who are terrorists, who are coming in, you get. So we will know more of our people who are disturbing us. In case you want to do anything, we'll be able to track you. Not because if somebody from Castina comes in as a security agency in Imo State and commits something, you can easily redeploy the person back to the north after he's committed something down where in the south, and then he's go back there, and then we don't know what happens. They say, oh, we're going to punish him. At the end of the day, the person will vanish and the crime is there. You get. So regional government is the ultimate. Now let's start with their video. First of all, let me try and zoom in so you guys see their faces. So these are the southern governors now. They are meeting. Now, don't forget that these guys have created Amoteku in the past. They are the reason behind Amoteku. And the southeastern governors created a Bubago. Okay? So, although these terrorists have not actually, attacked the southeast, but believe you me that if these terrorists attack the southeast state, there is going to be a lot of problems, because the attack, that people have experienced in the southeast are kind of, homegrown terrorism. That's exactly what's happening there. People are trying to use lies, propaganda, and all those things to, destabilize our region, which is totally unacceptable. But let me not go there now. One day we're going to be having time to talk about it because of, you understand what I mean? Terror attack. Southwest governor says no more delays on state police. Launch security fund. Now, they said that the Southwest Governors Forum on Monday declared that the establishment of state police can no longer be delayed. So this is something that you guys can come together and achieve instantly. Tell the president, write to him that, sir, this is no longer unacceptable. We need state police immediately. Let the state assembly, national assembly, senate, pass it immediately. Let this thing begin to happen. Then you will see this terrorism end immediately. Now, unveiling a new regional security framework aimed at safeguarding lives and property. The governors who met inside the Executive Chamber of Governors Office, Secretariat Ibadan, deliberated on insecurity, economic development, agriculture, and deeper regional cooperation, regional government. That's where you guys should go. In attendance were governors Dakwa Biodu of Ogun State, Biodu Oyebanji of Ekiti State, Lucky Ayedatiwa Ondu, Babajide Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State, Seyi Makinde of Oyo State, and the Osun State Governor Ademola Adeleke, represented by his deputy Prince Kola Adewusi. Reading the Komunkwe, the chairman of the forum and the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu said that the region was aligning behind President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's recent security interventions, particularly ongoing rescue operations in Kebbi, Niger, and Kwara State. Now, despite all these things going on, there is a growing terrorism going on in Kwara State. It seems that Kwara State has been completely captured by these terrorists in that region, in another neighboring state. Kwara, Kogi State, is there any other one? No, Ogun State has not yet been attacked, no. Kwara, is there another one? Let me know in the comments if there are another one. Maybe there's another one. All right. So these are the states now. Kebbi, yeah, Kebbi State is where they took some, students. The forum commends Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the fight against insecurity and various economic reforms and other developmental agenda. So Tinubu, as the president who comes from the south, Biko, use this opportunity to secure your region. Let there be regional government, please. The forum expresses solidarity with the federal government in its effort in Kebbi, Kwara, and Niger State after the recent spate of kidnappings. The forum applauds the swift response of the federal government towards the rescue of the Kwara abductees and more than 51 students of the Catholic school in Niger State, the Komunkwe noted. The forum announced the creation of Southwest Security Fund, SWSF, under the Dawn Commission to be managed by special advisors and on security from all 6 states. The committee would meet monthly to coordinate financing and security priorities. Also approved was a live digital intelligence sharing platform connecting Lagos, Ogun, Oyo, Osun, and Ekiti states. The platform will support rapid threat alerts, incident logs, cargo and traveler notifications, and enhance coordinated responses across state borders. The governor urged the federal government to intensify surveillance of vast forest belts across the southwest, describing them as hideout for criminal elements. They reaffirmed a joint commitment to reclaiming these forests and eliminating criminal safe corridors. The forum expressed deep concern over rising unregulated interstate migration, warning that poor border control and weak identification system were enabling insecurity in the region. Yes, a country that doesn't have data of, the citizens. People just come in from Niger, Chad, anywhere, Mali, and then they can constitute nuisance and also get away with it. Kidnap people, collect ransom, and leave the country. This is very, very sad, honestly. On illegal mining, which has sparked across Ondo, Ogun, Oyo, and Osun, the governor said the practice has become a threat to environmental safety, public health, and regional stability. They argued that the state police is central to effective community-level security, early response, and dismantling armed criminal networks. The forum commended farmers across the region for improved agricultural output, which it said has contributed to stabilizing food prices. The statement stated the forum agrees to intensify security collaboration to ensure that interstate migration does not become a conduit for insecurity. Now, I'm going to show you pictures that I've obtained so far where some people want to use this one Nigerian agenda to migrate a mass to another place. And you remember that this migration has been the reason behind this insecurity that we're experiencing in this country. The forum expresses deep concern over the escalating illegal mining activities across the Southwest, which continues to threaten environmental safety, public health, and regional security. So, this is the resolution they had when they met for this particular issue. So, I'm going to be showing you this. I'm being rescued. Hey, there's something I just read now from Harrison Guamnisha. He said there's a difference between being released and being rescued because of those Kwara girls that were, released, because it's a release, it's not rescued. That's not a rescue. That's not a rescue. Nigeria knows what it is doing. Now, I'm going to show you something here. Okay. Another way to... Okay, let me start with this one. Let's go with this. Fulani herdsmen destroyed my crops. We are helpless in Ogun State. Man is lamenting. This is happening in Ogun State. So, although I had the news that Tinubu has banned open grazing, but let's see how it goes. Watch this, please, before we proceed.
Can somebody just imagine this? Inside a farm where I cultivated, can you just see that these people are just being evil?
You see?
Wèrè tó dá ìwádà. Wèrè tó dá ìwádà. Oko tí mo fi owó dání o. Ẹ wò àwọn olórí burúkú yá.
So you can see that for yourself. That is somebody's farm produce that these, herders have brought their cows to destroy. Granules, cassava, corn, whatever you plant, these cows can eat them up. Now, another issue is not just that herders are destroying your crops. The issue is there anybody in your community, or those big men who is training these cows, who owns these cows that these herders are taking out? That is another question. That's another question. Because there may be all these big men in your communities who owns one or two of them. And at the end of the day, they will send those boys to go and graze. And they will use it to destroy somebody's crops. So the whole thing is something else. But the only issue here is that we the Southerners are very peace-loving people. You cannot do this thing now in the north, in the northern part of Nigeria. They will kill the person there. The person will not make it out. It's not possible. It's not possible. So maybe it should be an eye for an eye. Okay? When that happens, you will see that this thing will reduce, as maybe they brought those cows into the farm now and none of the cows makes it alive. Maybe it happens here, it happens there, it happens there, it becomes a regular occurrence, my dear. Nobody will come again. Nobody will come again because nobody wants to lose. Yeah. But since when they come, they get away with it, every part of the country. That's why it has continued to happen. Let me know what you think about it. I think that's the solution to this problem, because when they give you eye for an eye, my dear, everybody will respect his or her self. So before I go, guys, please don't forget to send money to Nigeria or any other African country with my promo code here on LEMFI. You can download it from App Store or Google Play Store. Use this promo code to send money to get an instant 15 euros cashback instantly, $15 or even £15. depending on where you are sending the money, okay, from. Now, at zero transfer fees, they're not going to charge you anything. I come in peace. I'll see you guys. That's how you support us, by sharing this video. Make other people serve this year. God bless you. Bye.